414 Ministries with day one of the rest of your life. Today we're going to be in Isaiah 55 verses 8 through 9. Listen to this. And it reads like this. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, declares the Lord. As the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts. Now, we've heard that verse a lot, but let me put this into perspective, okay? A lot of times we are looking at a problem or our circumstances around us, and we're looking at from our perspective, from our humanly side. What can we see around us? What could possibly happen? How could this be figured out? Well, that's where we're going wrong, okay? We are trying to figure it out in our human wisdom, in our reasoning, in our logic. Logically, this is what can happen. I know from my perspective that it couldn't really happen any other way. There's no way out of this problem, or there's no way around this thing that I'm going to be able to overcome from my perspective. Okay, so this is what this verse is saying. God's thoughts, God's ways, God's understanding and his perspective are way above ours. We can't figure it out, but God works outside of the realm of human reasoning, of human understanding. He has a whole nother element that we haven't even factored in, that we can't factor in, because he can make things out of nothing. See, remember, he created the world by speaking it into existence. And we can't even fathom that. We can't comprehend that. So to think that there's only one way for a circumstance to work, it is ludicrous, okay? Because we're small. We're small in perspective to the Lord. My husband is filming me right now on his phone, from his perspective, from our perspective. And this is kind of how we see things on our angle. But what if God was filming this? What kind of perspective would he have? It would be more like this drone shot as it goes up, and now you're so far up and you see all these trees around you, and you can see so much more than what you could normally see from just down here, from the angle of where my husband is filming us. See, there's a whole nother perspective that we don't know anything about, that God does. And you have to trust him. There are times you just have to just throw it to the Lord and say, Lord, I don't know how this is going to work out. I don't know how we can meet from point A to point Z and it actually work all the way in between. But God knows that. See, so God's perspective, his understanding, his plan for you is always going to be infinitely more than what we could think of. I love Ephesians 3:20, how God is able to do exceedingly and abundantly above more in all than we could ever think or imagine. That's how God operates. That's what we have to realize, that this is the type of God that we are serving. He is great, he is vast, and he is able to do more than what you could ever imagine. This has been Tracy from Esther 414 Ministries with day one of the rest of your life.